Likewise, worship leaders, my name is Martha Irvine, and today I have a tip to keep you singing. Today we're going to be talking about vocal stability and clarity. This is your chest voice, or your thyroarytenoid muscle. I know, getting fancy. Here's what you need to understand. It's the thickest part of your vocal folds that we're working out today. And it might help you visually to think of guitar strings. If you think of the lowest string on a guitar, it's the thickest, just like your vocal folds. And as you go higher, the strings, or your vocal folds, thin out. It's amazing how God made us. Piano strings do the same thing. The lower the note, the thicker the string. Your vocal folds function that way as well. And today we're going to be singing in that thickest spot. This is where our volume and power come from. But don't get confused. Your vocal folds are tiny. If you take a look at your thumb and cover up half of it, half of that is the size of your vocal folds. So this is a reminder not to have a sensation of pushing when we're singing down here. We're really looking for clarity. That clarity is what's going to produce the volume and strength that you need. If we're not intentional to work our chest voice out well, it can become unstable or airy and breathy. That's because this is where we talk all day, and most of us don't speak with as much clarity as we need to keep this muscle strong. So today I'm going to give you 3 exercises to encourage the stability and clarity in your chest voice. The first exercise is just a direct extension from our speaking voice. We're going to sing on the word may and keep it as talky as possible. That M is going to help to keep that voice a bit more forward instead of falling back in our throat like it often wants to do when it's a little bit on the lazy side. So start right here, and we're going to sing a 5-note pattern on may, like this. May, 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 may. May, 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 may. Again, we're looking for clear sounds and using that M to keep that sound moving forward. You might even notice here, is your voice airy, breathy? Is it hard to make this sound clear? Sometimes as vocalists, the best thing we can do is collect information and notice what's happening. Nice. I would say awareness is the biggest part of voice training. The more you become aware of what your voice is doing, the quicker you're able to correct it or make alterations to the sound in the way that you're making the sound. The next exercise we're going to do is a hum. And again, we're trying to think of that hum sitting right behind our front teeth. Maybe it's that yum kind of feel, but we're going to try to keep the lips kind of buzzy. And we're going to make this a very short interval, so just sliding up on that step, moving back and forth. It'll go like this. Notice if you can slide through that entire line. If it skips in the middle, see if you can slow yourself down. I'll give you an example of a skipping. We want to sing it as though they're both equal as we go through. Here it is again. So you're dragging that bottom note up with you. Nice. Coming back down. It's a little bit of weightlifting for your voice today. Yep, one more. Good. Like I said, if those slides seem to really be hard to slide through the entire thing, slow them down and see if you can keep the sound that you started with through the entire stretch of that passage. The next exercise we're going to do is one of my favorites. It's a great one to apply to a song as well as we get into that. We're going to sing on a bop in 1-3-5-3-1 pattern. And bop is going to be very robotic. We're going to use that voiced B to start off with a really good foundation and keep it going the whole way through. It's going to go like this. Bop, 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 bop. And before we get into this, I want you to think of this line as being more horizontal than it is vertical. We're keeping all of these bops at the same volume level and tone level as the one we start on. So it'll go like this again. Ready? Bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 bop. that much. Can you still stay in that same place, or as we go higher, does it change? The great thing is that as you work on these and build up strength, your voice can stay in this spot longer. One more. Nice. So oftentimes as we get higher in that range, our voice will want to flip over into head voice. So for example, we were up here, it might start going ba 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 ba. That's okay. One of the things we want to do is start practicing carrying that up, but without tension. Remember, think about clarity over any tension or pressing that we might feel. So if it starts to flip over, just wait till the exercise comes back down and come back in, trying to keep them all the same. As you work on this, you'll be able to carry those notes in chest voice higher. Now, why does this matter as worship leaders? It's huge. I end up using this sound in almost every song. A really great example of this might be singing through the chorus or the bridge of The Goodness of God, ladies, or maybe it's Glorious Day, that I ran out of that grave. All of those things require power and stability in your voice. So as you're working on these exercises, work to see how evenly you can slide through them. Your voice is going to thank you. And surprise, your higher range actually will improve as you work on this foundation. I hope you enjoy working through these exercises. Have fun exploring this part of your voice. Have an awesome week.